Hello and welcome back to Tierlist Tuesday. Let me turn the music down slightly. Today, I'm going to be rating fast food burgers. Okay? A bit of deep lore on me. I love burgers, and pretty much any restaurant I go to, I will get a burger because I don't necessarily want to try other food. And, you know, every place has a burger, right? And they're usually good. You can't really go wrong with a burger, to be honest. So, I've had many. However, I must admit, many of the locations on this tier list I actually have not been to. The tier list is made by Slime Siren, if you're curious. So, I guess I'll just go ahead and start by putting the ones that I haven't eaten at, which is like over half of them, and the haven't tried. I haven't tried a DQ burger. That's crazy. I don't think I've had a Jack in the Box burger. Okay, this is most of the locations. Sweet. So Whataburger, I've heard good things about. I believe it's like a southern thing. Maybe like southern Midwest. It might be expanding though. A&W, I actually am familiar with A&W. I mean, they've got like, you know, soft drinks and all that. But I've never been to an actual restaurant. BurgerFi, I've never heard of them in my entire life. DQ, Dairy Queen, I actually really liked going to Dairy Queen a lot when I was younger. I used to go there and I would always get a Kit Kat Blizzard. If you don't know what a Blizzard is, it's basically like concrete, if you know what that is. And if you don't know what that is, then it's just like a really, really solid milkshake that you eat with a spoon instead of like drinking it. But they would mix in Kit Kat and it was so good. But they ended up getting rid of it a few years later. I think they ended up bringing it back for a little bit. I don't know if it's like a permanent thing that they brought back, but ever since they got rid of the Kit Kat Blizzard, it hasn't been the same. I would always get like the popcorn shrimp from there, so I never had one of their burgers. But their fries were not very good. I do remember that. Fat Burger, I think I've heard of Fat Burger, but I've never been there. I've never seen one before. I've never seen a BurgerFi or Whataburger either. I think I've seen an A&W before. Woodrucker, no idea what that is. Is that supposed to be like Fuddruckers? Oh, this is Fuddrucker. Dude, I thought it was Woodrucker. I'm crazy. This is Fuddruckers. I've never seen one in person. I never even knew it was real. Like, I thought it was just like a meme that somebody made up. Apparently, it's a real location. Jack in the Box, I may have had their burgers like once or twice, but usually when I went to Jack in the Box, I would get their breakfast, right? So I got their ultimate croissant, maybe it was called. It was a croissant with like egg, ham, cheese, bacon, and maybe sausage on it. I think I had like all the meats. It was actually really solid, I won't lie. I liked it a lot. But I don't think I've ever had a Jack in the Box burger. If I have, it was so unmemorable that I'm putting it in haven't tried. Johnny Rockets, I've never heard of that place. Same with Crystal. Never heard of Crystal or Johnny Rockets, I don't think. I may have heard of Johnny Rockets. It reminds me of like the one dude from the cartoon, Johnny Bravo. But yeah, Crystal, never heard of that. Rallies, I don't think I've had a Rallies burger. I think they're also called Checkers in some locations. I have had like a melt from there maybe, but I don't think I've had their burgers. Their melt was pretty good though, I will admit. It was pretty good. Smash Burger, I did have a Smash Burger back where I used to live, but I never went there. Alas. Alright, cool. Let's get to the places that I've actually eaten at. Burger King is so not great. You know, I'll go ahead and put it in C. There actually is a Burger King near where I live right now. And I did go there and try their burgers just because, like, I just want to see. Right? I just need to know, is it actually good or is it terrible like everybody thinks that it is? It was okay. It was better than I thought it would be. Their fries were not bad. But, like, their burger, it was just meh. I think I got a burger, and I think I may have also gotten one of their melts. Or whatever they're called. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. It's the thing with the sauce on and the bread. Yeah, the sourdough bread. I don't think they're called melts. Maybe they are. Anyways, it was okay. Not amazing. Carl's Jr. I don't really remember what Carl's Jr. burgers taste like. They're probably just as good as Burger King, right? Like, they're probably pretty much the same quality. Carl's Jr., it's Hardee's where I used to live. I associate them a lot with breakfast because I used to go there for breakfast a lot. I think I would get their like biscuits and gravy with hash browns, and you'd mix the hash browns in, and it was really good. But I mean, you know, all these fast food places, I'm sure they've got good like bacon, egg, and cheese, or bacon, sausage, egg, cheese, biscuit. Yeah, something like that. I'm sure they're good, but the burgers, I don't know. I'd rather go to like literally any other location that is left in the tier list. I'd rather go there. Aside from Burger King, Carl's Jr., but I'll still put them in C because they're okay, right? I mean, look, we're rating this on fast food burgers, so we're not going to have anything gourmet in here, all right? Actually, you know what? Sonic might be down here as well. Okay, Culver's. I mean, Culver's is amazing. Their burgers are not necessarily peak, though. Like, I like their burgers. But everything else about Culver's is what I really like. So I like their onion rings. I like their concretes. And their fries are mid. And their burgers are really good. I like the cheese curds. But overall, I don't think the burgers are like top class. They're good, not top class. Make sense? Cool. McDonald's? Dude. I'm going to put McDonald's in B. I could see them making it to A tier. I'm not going to lie. I have not ever had a Big Mac before. I don't know if that's crazy. I don't really like vegetables, as I may have talked about previously. So, you know, the fact that the Big Mac has like lettuce and tomato on it, and if I don't get lettuce and tomato, it's literally just 2 patties and like 3 buns. Like, there's no reason for me to try a Big Mac. But I get the double cheeseburger from McDonald's all the time. I've had a quarter pounder before. I don't know, they're just solid. Like, I can't really complain about McDonald's burgers. They're just solid. Five Guys. This is hard, man. Five Guys is up here. I don't know where to put it. I think GOAT, I'm going to put one location. And I think I know which location I'm putting up there. So I'm going to put Five Guys up here. It's above Culver's. I actually like going to Culver's more, but Five Guys burgers are just way better. Like, they're so good, right? Double cheeseburger, amazing. Their fries are pretty decent as well. But yeah, the thing is, it's just so expensive. I mean, Culver's is also pretty expensive, from what I remember. Although I never really paid attention to prices until I had to start buying my own food, so I have no idea. Next is Freddy's. So I guess in case it wasn't clear, I grew up in the Midwest, so we call it Hardee's. Culver's is a Midwest thing. I think it's more northern. Maybe it's spreading south. And Freddy's was actually a very recent addition to where I used to live. I guess was kind of meant to be like a competitor to Culver's. I only went there once or twice. I don't know. Freddy's, they have good burgers, but they just aren't as good as Culver's to me. They had a lot more tang to them, which is not bad. Also, I love this background, how it's like the checkered instead of the PNG. I don't know. I think maybe Culver's is a lot of nostalgia for me, just because, you know, I had it a lot throughout growing up. So maybe that's why I tend to prefer their food. But I don't know. Freddy's just, I mean, it's obviously good. I'd rather go to Culver's. In-N-Out. I've had In-N-Out a couple times because I've been to California a few times. Not impressed. Not impressed. I mean, they're good. They're good burgers, but like, I don't know. They're not amazing burgers, right? Like, I went to the Habit Grill place, whatever. That was also in California. And I liked Habit way more than In-N-Out, to be honest. It's not on this tier list, but look, In-N-Out's good. Don't get me wrong. I can't speak to the price. I don't know what their price is. I know that's a big talking point. People are like, yeah, it's not the best burger, but, you know, for the price, it's worth it. I don't care. I don't know what the price is, okay? I'm not taking price into consideration for this tier list. I'm taking taste, pure taste. Does it taste good? Does it taste bad? If it tastes good, it's going higher. And In-N-Out burgers are just, they're mid to me. Maybe I had a bad batch. Maybe I need to go back. Maybe it's been so long that I forgot how good it actually is. I just wasn't that impressed. Shake Shack. I think Shake Shack has to be my GOAT. I'm not gonna lie, they've got a Shake Shack here. I went to Shake Shack like once or twice back where I used to live. But in my new location, they have a Shake Shack and their burgers are good, man. I don't know, like, I think they're like Culver's burgers on steroids. I honestly think it's like a combination of Culver's and Five Guys, right? Like, they're thin patties, but they have so much like heft to them. Where I think that's one of the big things that Culver's is missing, is that while their burgers are good, there's just something that feels light about a lot of their burgers sometimes. Like, even getting a double cheeseburger from Culver's, I don't know, it just wasn't a ton. Whereas if I get like a double from Shake Shack, it's like, yeah, this is a burger, right? So I think Shake Shack has the best burgers of all the places on this tier list. I do want to give a special shout out to Dave & Buster's, because that was insane. I went to freaking Dave & Buster's, and like, you know, sometimes you just eat there because like you're there for a while and you're like, whatever, I'm hungry. I had their burger and it was so good for no reason. Like, why does a place like that have insanely good burgers? I'm pretty sure it used to be a restaurant before it became like a big arcade. I don't know if any of you know what Dave & Buster's is. It's like Chuck E. Cheese, kind of. It was so good. So honorable mention to Dave & Buster's. I'm trying to think of any other places that I've had burgers at that like blew me away. Nope, not really. Okay, Sonic. Honestly, I don't really remember anything about the Sonic burger. I don't even know if I've had a Sonic burger. I assume I have. No, I definitely have. It's not great. Sonic burgers are not great. I think I'm going to put Carl's Jr. above here, even though I don't remember anything about it. Carl's Jr. has to be better than Burger King, right? Sonic is just like my vivid memory of having a Sonic burger is ketchup. And ketchup is fine on a burger. I prefer mayonnaise personally. But ketchup is totally fine on a burger. But if you go overboard with the ketchup, it just takes away from the burger experience, right? Like, too much ketchup is bad. Not enough ketchup, also bad. You need a perfect amount, but I prefer mayonnaise personally. Barbecue sauce is meh. I don't usually put barbecue sauce in my burgers. But, you know. I don't know what else to say. Okay, moving on. Steak and Shake. Steak and Shake is another location that kind of reminds me of like Culver's, Freddy's. It's a little bit more old school, it feels like. More traditional, like it has more of a sit-down feel to it, because I think you get served and you have a like a waiter or a server or whatever. But overall, I like Steak and Shake. They had quite a few where I used to live, and then they all went out of business, and then 2 of them came back in business. They had really bad staffing. There would be times where there was 1 person in back, 1 person in front, and like the entire location. It was really bad. I feel bad for them, but I do wish that they served my burgers faster. I'm gonna put them in A. I like Steak and Shake burgers, and they've got quite a good variety as well. So you can get like a ton of stuff. Like they had like a garlic burger. They had just like a normal cheeseburger. They had like a royal burger that had like a fried egg. You could get the Wisconsin. I like the Wisconsin buttery burger because it had like grilled onions and like, I don't know, some kind of butter sauce on it. Yeah, pretty good. Solid, I would say. All right, Wendy's and White Castle are left. You know what? I used to say that I liked Wendy's a lot, and maybe the place that I live at now just ruined it for me, but like, it just wasn't as amazing as I remember, to be honest. Hello. So I'm going to put Wendy's above McDonald's. I think Wendy's burgers are better, though I prefer going to McDonald's. Wendy's burgers are better, and not by a ton, honestly. Like, the Baconator, I used to love the Baconator, but I had it a couple times recently. I'm like, you know what? It's meh. It's still good. It's still B tier, maybe A tier. Has the possibility of climbing into A tier, but it just isn't as amazing as I remember. And now, last but not least, is White Castle. I'm gonna put White Castle in B tier. I'm putting it below McDonald's and Wendy's, but there are times where I definitely prefer a White Castle slider instead. Honestly, even though I kind of ordered these, I would say that you could easily unorder these, and it would still be a valid tier list. Like Wendy's, McDonald's, White Castle, solidly B. Carl's Jr., Burger King, Sonic, solidly C. Freddy's, In-N-Out, Steak and Shake, etc. I think all these are pretty much like definitive tiers. And even though I have ordered them, I think you could unorder them and it would still be reasonable. But yeah, I don't know. I have quite a few places that I haven't tried. 11 that I didn't try and 12 that I did try. So there's a little bit under half that I have not tried. I haven't really seen any of these places here where I live right now. There might be a Jack in the Box somewhere, but I don't really want to go there and try a burger. Out of all these places that I would want to go to try a burger, I think Whataburger is probably up there. Smash Burger is probably good. And then maybe... I've never heard of BurgerFi in my life, actually. I have heard of Fat Burger, I'm pretty sure. So those three are the ones that I might want to try. Anyways, spoiler alert, I actually have a second tier list that I didn't tell you about. Because you can't have a burger without fries. Now, there are way more fries here than I'm comfortable reviewing. Fortunately, I have not had 99% of these. I'm just going to put these in trash, even though they're not actually trash. All the ones that I've definitely never had before. Taco Bell fries? Yeah, no. Never been to Church's. Bob Evans, bandanas. Have I had Buffalo Wild Wings fries? Yeah, I have. Captain D's. What the heck is this? Oh, Cheeseburger. Okay. Chili's, Chuck's, Cracker Barrel fries. I don't know if I've had them, but I'll rate them. Oh, Denny's has 2 different types of fries. Interesting. I don't think I've had either. I think I've only been to Denny's for breakfast. IHOP fries? Why would you ever, like, go to these breakfast places and not get breakfast food? What is wrong with you? Longhorn. I probably had their fries before. What is this? What is this? Fries. It just says fries. I'm just going to put them up here. Olive Garden. Again. Like, Olive Garden... Okay. Even though I say I get burgers at most restaurants, if I'm going to an Italian place, obviously I'm going to get pasta. Why would you get burgers at an Italian place, dude? Doesn't make any sense. Like, steakhouses, I get burgers because I don't like steak. Italian? Get a freaking burger. Asian places? Get Asian food. Like, come on. Be real. Pizza Hut fries. Get me out of here. Outback. I probably had theirs before. Sugar Fire fries. I don't know. I probably had Sugar Fire fries. I've only been there a couple times. I don't know what this is. It looks like a tent. Looks like a Horizon Zero Dawn structure. What is this? Is it the American Eagle? Zaxby's. I've never been to Zaxby's, actually. Jack in the Box. Chick-fil-A. Jollibee. I've never been to Jollibee. What is this? A canyon? Grand Canyon food? This Witch Witch? I don't think I've had Witch Witch fries, but you know, I'll rate them because I can see them. Okay. This looks like all the places I've had their fries before. But I don't... No, actually, I don't think I've had Arby's fries. I'll still rate the curly... No, I won't rate the curly fries. I'll rate them when I get there. Applebee's. So immemorable. Okay, let's just do this. I don't know. Burger King. C. B. I don't have high standards for fries. As long as they, like, taste good and don't taste like a potato, that's fine. Which I know sounds crazy. A lot of people like the potato taste. I don't like potato taste. Baked potatoes are so not my thing. I like fries not because they're potato, but because they're fried. They are fried. And they are salted. And they're carbs. That's what I like about French fries. I don't want to eat a potato. If I wanted a potato, I'd order a baked potato. Okay, I go to Wendy's, I order fries. I don't order a baked potato. I don't know if that's a thing anywhere else, but that was the thing where I used to live. They had baked potatoes. Anyways. Culver's, better than Burger King. But only barely. Culver's fries are not impressive. White Castle, this is going to sound insane. I actually like White Castle fries. Even though they're so limp and they're so meh, I actually like them. Dairy Queen, I talked about them earlier. D tier fries. I don't even remember anything about them, but I'm pretty sure they're trash. Steak and Shake fries. I actually like Steak and Shake fries, especially if you put the seasoning on there that they give you. They're pretty good. I'd probably put them above White Castle fries. I can't get them. Like, Guys, I know White Castle fries are so bad. They're so skinny. They're so small. I know. I can't explain it. But I think it's because they're so thin that you don't taste as much potato. And they're like so soggy and greasy. It's just like, yeah, just chomp them up. They're so good. Jack in the Box fries, they're probably bad. Nobody gets the normal fries, right? Like, why would you get normal fries at Jack in the Box? Carl's Jr. I don't know. All these places have curly fries. I'm just going to put all the curly fries in A. Because they probably all got to be an A, right? Like, there's no way you can make a bad curly fry. Is that it? Okay, yeah, I'll move Arby's up there. I don't know. I probably had Arby's curly fries before. Rally's Checkers fries. I don't think I've had their fries from their actual restaurant, but I have had them from frozen. They're not bad. They're nothing special, though. This is probably a bad tier list. Everything's going to go in A. Lion's Choice fries. I actually really like Lion's Choice fries, which is surprising. I remember when I had Lion's Choice fries, they have like a cheese sauce as well. It's crazy. But I had them and I was like, these look like they're just going to be like plain fries. But then I had them like, whoa. These are actually fries. And these are good. It's crazy. Applebee's, Buffalo Wild Wings. I think I'm just going to put them in C. They're probably mid. Maybe they're fine, but I don't know. Fries, when they're just plain fries, like, whatever. I don't care. You know, I should put Burger King and Culver's down here, maybe. And then maybe move some of these down. There we go. I like steak chick fries, though. These shouldn't even be an A tier. I'm moving everything down. Screw you. This is my tier list. You know, curly fries are overrated. I don't care about any of these. There you go. Charlie's A tier. I eat at Charlie's a lot here, and there's something about their fries, man. I don't know. I think it's because you get them fresh. Like, they're not like fresh, because I think they're frozen. But like, they're freshly fried, made to order, and they are good. Cheeseburger, I don't even know if I've had their fries. I'm gonna put them in D. I'm gonna put them in C. I probably have had their fries. Cracker Barrel, I mean, these look terrible. I've had these. I'm gonna put them in trash. Because look at them. I hate thick steak fries. I hate them. Do not make steak fries. Make a baked potato. Make a fried potato. I don't care. Don't make a thick fry. You're just cutting up a potato. It's terrible. Five Guys, pretty good fries. They gotta be. Freddy's? You know what? I will give Freddy's B. I think their fries are probably better than Culver's. I like the thin fries, again. I'll put them next to Steak and Shake. They're brothers. Carl's Jr. I don't know. They're probably... No, they look bad. They look bad. They look kind of thick, right? I don't think I like them. In-N-Out fries? I don't remember In-N-Out fries. Aren't they plain? Aren't In-N-Out fries super plain? You have to get them animal style, right? Otherwise they're trash. I'm putting them in C. Because they're probably edible. Better than these. I don't know if I'd like them, though. Longhorn? They probably have pretty good fries. They look good. Same with No, Outback fries look slightly worse. I'm not gonna lie, Outback fries, they look slightly worse. Okay, Cane's, extremely similar to White Castle. They're pretty much like the same thing, right? This is the other thing. Most places that you go to that have French fries, they're all the same. They're like all the same freaking thing. It's like, who cares? Whatever. Is anything gonna go in God tier? We'll see. Red Robin, those look just as bad as Cracker Barrel, but they're probably slightly better because Red Robin's actually like a burger place, kind of. Shake Shack fries, they're pretty meh, honestly. They're pretty meh just by themselves. If you get stuff with them, then like they're fine, but I mean, that's like most French fries, right? If you put stuff on it, it's gonna be good. Sugar Fire, they look fine. I don't remember anything about them. I'll put them in C. Wendy's fries are also C. They're okay, especially if you eat them fresh, and they're pretty decent. If you don't have them fresh, though, they're pretty bad. Popeye's fries are pretty solid, but the places that I always get them, they're never fresh, and they don't really have as much flavor as you would think. Like, they're seasoned fries, but they actually just don't have that much seasoning flavor, which is surprising. Chick-fil-A fries. Listen, I love Chick-fil-A, and I love Chick-fil-A sauces. Without the sauce, the fries are mid. With the sauce, the fries are amazing. God tier. So, what is this? 10 French fries. Sonic is serving you 10 French fries. Trash tier. Bottom of trash tier. What is wrong with you? McDonald's. You know what? I've been not as impressed with McDonald's fries recently. I'm still going to put them in A tier though, because they're good. But maybe it's because I eat there so much. But like McDonald's just hasn't been doing it for me as far as their French fries go. I don't know. Whataburger, or no, which? I think that's the slice. I don't know. See. Nothing is God tier French fry. You know what? I think that's valid. It's pretty hard to make a French fry like actually insane, just being like plain. You know, if you could put sauces with it, you know, dress it up, whatever, then like you could put some of this stuff in S tier or God tier, like Charlie's fries, ultimate Charlie's fries, God tier, right? Chick-fil-A sauce and Chick-fil-A fries, God tier. But overall, just like plain fries, it's just hard to make them really worth wanting really badly. So I think this is a fine tier list. I kind of speed ran through it because most of these are like the same thing. And, you know, again, French fries have a lot less depth than burgers. But yeah, I don't have any interest in trying like any of these fries down here. Let me see. I don't know. What are these Denny's French fries? I can't possibly believe that they would ever be good. Like any of these restaurants that aren't burger places, I cannot possibly imagine they have good French fries. Actually, you know what? The Zaxby's, those crinkle cut fries look like they could be good. Bojangles fries, no, they don't look like anything. Whatever this place is, this looks like it's straight out of the 70s. Yeah, you know, the Zaxby's fries, they could be okay. Everything else, nah. Olive Garden fries, you know what? I will admit, the Olive Garden fries, they have got me curious. They do look like they could be good, so I think those are the two big ones. God, look at this steak. Like, these aren't even steak fries, bro. These are potato wedges. I don't like potato wedges either, because they're too much potato. That burger joint, what does that even mean? How many locations is this? Like one location? Is the creator of this tier list the owner of that burger joint? Prozac Slushy? I don't know if I should have said that on YouTube, but anyways, all right, listen, that's it. That's my opinion on burgers and fries. Clearly, I still have a lot to learn, a lot to try, but these are my current opinions. Maybe I'll come back to these 10 years from now. I was gonna say like 1 or 2 years, but 10 years from now, maybe I'll come back and re-rate these once I've gotten more experience eating burgers and fries. Until then, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Hope you have a good day, good night, wherever you are in the world. And I hope to see you next time on Tier List Tuesday, where I'm going to be rating more things. I don't know what I'm going to be rating. Probably something. Okay. See you later. Bye.